Okay, hi, ladies and gentlemen, all of you who are on Carolan's Mediumship course. A big welcome. In case you guys don't know me personally, I am Jock Brocus. I am the author of Deadly Departed, and let me thank you all for supporting the work and for buying the book and for Carolan making it recommended reading, and that makes me so delighted that someone like Carolan would actually recommend this to her students. So I would like to just welcome you to her course and also to give you words of encouragement in regards to your journey. When you take on this journey for mediumship, this is a very serious thing that you're going to partake on, and not everybody in life, when they take on mediumship as something to study, not everybody will go on and use it professionally. Some people study it for their own personal reasons. It could be because they're suffering from grief. It could be that they want to help others, or it could be some form where they're healing, or they go in a different direction. The important thing is that you recognize the divinity of what mediumship is. It's a very, very special gift. There's nothing better in the world than being able to utilize the gifts of the spirit that you have within yourself in service of humanity and in service of others. And mediumship is not just about giving a reading. Mediumship is not just about being accurate with someone you give a reading. There's so many aspects and so many avenues to mediumship that you can be of service in. It could be healing. It could be in all sorts of different ways. It could be you learning how to communicate better, not only with those around you, but you could be of service. You could develop your mediumship to such a level that God uses you as a channel to reach others. And that doesn't necessarily mean channeling trance and things like that. You know, there's a whole division for this. But it could mean that, people are in need, and your gift of mediumship allows you to hear that call, and so you might actually respond in that way. So mediumship is not always just about giving someone reading or life after death, or being accurate with psychic readings or anything else. It's a very, very important thing. One of the biggest things that I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that I want you to recognize that mediumship is something that's beautiful, but also I want you to recognize that mediumship is also something dangerous. It's not something to be taken lightly. It's not something to kind of have a passing fad and interest in. It is a very, very serious aspect of life. It's a very serious aspect of your spirit and your soul development. And so the other thing I want to say to you is, even though there's dangers there, we have to learn. We have to learn and how to cope with these abilities and these gifts that we have. We have to learn how to communicate. We have to learn how to discern. And it's not just a simple understanding of knowing between what is good and what is evil. We have to be able to discern in many different ways within your life. And so every aspect of mediumship can actually develop in your life. Your mediumship can help you with your meditation. Your meditation can help you with your mediumship. Your mediumship can help you with your relationships at home. There's so many different ways that you can help and be helped within your own life. But it's important that you recognize how serious it actually is when you decide to take up this path, and how beneficial it can be to you. But recognize too that you have to take the requisite precautions, and you have to be very serious in what you're doing. Now, in saying that, some of you that will go on and develop yourselves as mediums that may help others that are suffering through grief, one of the things I want to tell you is there's no hard and fast rules of what you must be like. Okay, there's so many organisations that put you out there, and you almost are like a conveyor belt, and you become them. And let me also tell you that being on one course is not going to make you a professional medium. Medium is something that you will never ever you'll never finish your development. I am continually developing. I am always going to be a developing medium. It's never going to stop. So when you take up this burden of mediumship, and it can be a burden, it is a burden, but it's a burden that you take on and you relish the aspect of what you are given of yourself and what you're actually taking upon. There's a great deal of responsibility. And in my book, you'll learn a lot about responsibility, and you'll learn a lot about the negative aspects of things, but at the same time too, you are going to become empowered. And this course that you're doing is also going to help you and empower you in your life and further on for the future. But find your own place. Find your own way of utilising your mediumship. Do not become a factory where people will just put you out there, and I can look at a certain type of individual and I know where they're trained. I know exactly where they're trained and how they're operating. We must find our own paths and our own way of doing it. Yes, we do have responsibility, and yes, we do have a pattern of understanding when we're given readings, how we give readings, how we communicate with the spirit, how we work with spirit guides. There's so much that you need to learn over the years. And when it comes to learning about your spirit guides, you must at least have evidence from them on at least 3 occasions. And there's a valid reason for that. I will be delighted for Carolan, for if she ever wants me to come on and do a lesson for you guys, or a live lesson or something. I would be delighted to do that. But meanwhile, you're taking the first steps into developing, not the first steps on mediumship. You're taking now the first steps on developing your soul and your divine path. And your divine power is inherent within you. So I want you to enjoy this. I want you to learn from it and recognize that it's not just about giving readings. It's about developing your mind, your body, your soul, and in service to others. Enjoy what you are learning and utilize it for the betterment of humanity. Keep the ego down and keep the spirit high. And that's what I want to say to you. Ego down, spirit high. Remember your divine power. Remember your place. And take it seriously. But most of all, enjoy it, because it's a fantastic and a fascinating thing to do. And it's a fascinating service to give to others. Once again, guys, welcome to Carolan's mediumship course. If you've got any questions, or you guys, if you've bought the book, then you can actually come and join our readers group and listen to many lessons that I give and teach on there. And of course, the invitation is there to Carolan should she want me to do a lesson or anything for you guys. Enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful time. Have fun, but take it seriously and realize how important mediumship actually is, not just in your life, but in everyone's life. And we all have that unique ability. We all have a divine soul, a divine presence within us. We have a divine authority and a divine power. And you guys are now on the first step to harnessing that divine power and utilizing it for your own life and for the betterment of humanity. Have a wonderful time, guys. Thank you again for buying the book. And I hope you have an excellent and fun time learning about mediumship and learning the seriousness of mediumship and how it's actually going to benefit you moving forward for the rest of your life. Remember, find your own path, find your own way, and don't be a conveyor belt medium. God bless.